What is up? I'm DJ Rose UN, and I ran across a video the other day that reminded me of something. And it's something that I say in every single video. The news, the government, and Hollywood are all the same thing.
Oh God, Geopolitics by Dan Quayle.
Now, I want you to take yourself back if you were alive. I wasn't alive in this time, right? I ran across this video of a CNN anchor in the 1990s during a Middle Eastern conflict that was staging. It was completely fake. It was completely fake. Like, you can clearly tell, and even in the video, when they're done acting, you can see that they're acting and they're like standing in the parking lot pretending like they're in Kuwait. Okay, and it reminded me of something. Of Operation Mockingbird, which was real. It was a CIA program from the early Cold War era, particularly from the 1940s through the 1960s, with activities continuing into the early 70s, reportedly. But we know how these operations go with the CIA. They get disbanded and then they become a different name or three-letter agency, and then they handle. But Operation Mockingbird was aimed at recruiting journalists and influencing U.S. and foreign media outlets to plant stories, shape narratives, and counter Soviet propaganda, especially from the press as a tool to spread information favorable to U.S. interests. Now, this goes on the back of violating the Steve Muddick Act. So after post-World War II, where we basically were like, yeah, we don't like propaganda. And Barack Obama basically got rid of it in 2013. The program was exposed in the mid-70s through investigative reporting, notably Carl Bernstein's 1970 Rolling Stones article, The CIA and the Media. In the 1977 article written by Carl, it begins right here. It says, Carl Osab, then one of America's leading syndicate journalists, went to the Philippines to cover an election. He did not go because he was asked to do so by his syndicate. He did not go because he was asked to do so by the newspapers that printed his column. He went on requested by the CIA. Key facts from the Church Committee exposure from the 1970s is the CIA's used media for propaganda. This is 100% confirmed based on the discoveries and the determination of the Church Committee from the 1970s. The CIA, and basically the key points to this, and the confirmation to this, is that the CIA used media for propaganda, intelligence gathering, and to plant stories. Some relationships were voluntarily patriotic, others involve payment or pressure. The Church Committee and House investigation confirmed extensive ties, including more than a dozen U.S. news organizations providing cover for U.S. agents overseas. So what you're seeing right here is news anchor Chris Jocko, CNN, and he is standing in what appears to look like it's in the Middle East, but it's not, and you'll see why here in a second. So this is Charles Jocko, who is literally standing in the parking lot of a CNN building, pretending like he's in Saudi Arabia.
A couple of explosions, what may have been an outgoing Patriot ground-to-air missile, some reported airbursts that may have been an intercept of an incoming Scud missile. We're really not sure. All we know is that the air raid sirens have gone off, and we've heard the outgoing roar of at least one Patriot missile. We've heard some sort of airburst.
Looks intense, right? The noises and how concerned he looks.
We can't tell where it was from where we are right now. We're waiting to see what's happening. As you can hear, the air raid sirens are still going off around us. People are, strangely enough, used to it. This is the first one of these attacks that's taken place early in the morning, but they're not showing you anything other than...
There's somebody coming.
Now, what do you see there? Is that a missile going out?
A missile?
We're not quite sure. We can't show you anything
Guys, they're faking missile noises.
else than what we're seeing right now. Because of military regulations, we're not allowed to show you where the missiles might be going, what direction they are in the sky, and something else. coming in, but right now we can't see much of anything, and frankly, this is what we can show you on television right now because of military restrictions from both the Saudis and the U.S.
This is live television, guys. War in the Gulf, 1990. I mean, and so here we go again after he's standing here in the middle of this war zone with no military gear on, no helmet or nothing, like literally just standing in like probably a studio somewhere in Atlanta. Out comes his little buddy, and what you're fixing to see, it gets better. It gets better.
CNN's Carl Rochelle is here with me. He just came up. Carl, I know we can't be very specific given these restrictions, but within those parameters, what did you see?
Well, what I saw, I didn't see anything hit. I looked almost straight above us. There is a vapor trail coming from my right to my left, and there's a cloud of something. It looks like it might have been an explosion, a cloud. So I'd say.
Now this is when this is the funniest part. This guy's here talking about this explosion and these vapors he just saw as he's talking so casually, right? But watch this. Oh, put your mask on. Put your mask. Oh. Oh my God. He didn't even do it right. He didn't even like push the air out to like make sure that it's like caps to his face. He just like put the mask on. Okay, maybe he did.
Charles Jaco, CNN, reporting live from Saudi Arabia.
Now, what you just saw is basically what your parents, my parents, your mother, grandparents would have saw on the television in 1990. Was that right there? Oh my God, we are at war. It is going down. But watch this.
Look at
Camera
this.
cuts off.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at the top 10 things about Saudi Arabia. Maybe we could shorten the list to 5.
Oh God, Geopolitics by Dan Quayle.
They're literally sitting in the studio. Like right there goes the producer. Action.
By Dan Quayle.
Je suis un journaliste américain. Wolf. Wolf.
This is a CIA asset, guys.
Oh, I love this country so much. Standing down now, I'm gonna go get my hamburger and my coffee.
In the middle of a war.
All clear. Every time I order something, this happens. All clear. Thank you. I'm starting to get real bothered by all this.
Guys, I want you to, do not forget that like minutes prior to this, or this is the studio that they're recording this entire invasion.
Boy, did I almost look stupid.
You do.
Charles Jaco, CNN, reporting live from Saudi Arabia. No, wait a minute. Whoa, hold it, homeboy. I'm the talent here, you dig?
Do you see why someone like me would not trust anything that the government says, regardless if it's a Democrat or Republican, when it comes to Middle Eastern conflicts? Because these dudes have been lying for years. I'm not here to say that that's what Donald Trump did, but what I'm here to say is that the government likes to pretend as if they've never lied to us, as if the church committee never existed. It's like, I would say a large portion of the public don't know anything about the church committee. Go do your own research. They've been doing this for years, guys. But that's the end of the video. I'm DJ Rose UN. If you like the content, go subscribe, like, share the video, get it into the algorithm, share it to your friends, your mama, your grandma, your cousin and them, your mama and them. That's how you know you're from the South. Whenever you put in them at the end of my mama and them, my grandma and them. But it's all fake, guys. All of it. It's all scripted. We're a part of a Hollywood movie set. That's how they make movies about it. I'm out.